handling and loading charges rupees 50,000. We should add it to the 45 lakh. We have not added the transportation charges. It is nil because it is third person. Warranty cost shall be included in the value of supply. This amount 20,000 is already included and 40,000 is already included. So we should not take or we should not consider these two items. Hello my dear students, I am your AJ sir, faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. My dear students, today's session is all about indirect tax, 6th semester BCom. The topic is value of taxable supply. My dear students, in the previous session, we were discussing about the problem, and in today's session also, we are going to discuss about the new problem. So, let's go to the problem. It's very important problem from the examination point of view. Fusion Limited, Delhi is a supplier of machine used for making bottle caps. It is a factory which produces which makes the bottle caps, supplier of bottle caps. The following information is provided. So, Fusion Limited is a company which sells the machines which is used for making of the bottle caps. So, this is selling the machinery which is costing 45 lakh. The wholesale price of the machine is 45 lakh, excluding all the tax and expenses. See, what do you mean by that? See, this 45 lakh does not include any tax or any other expenses. So, if in case in this type of problems, if you get in the exam like excluding all the tax and expenses, what you have to do? We have to add all the other expenses what they have given. Okay. So, if it is inclusive, we should not add. We should neglect other items or other expenses. If it is inclusive, don't add. If it is exclusive, add the other items. Please keep this in mind. Next one. Following incidental expenses are handling and loading charges rupees 50,000. We should add it to the 45 lakh. Next one, installation and commission charges rupees 1,50,000. We should add to the 45 lakh. Next one, transportation cost paid to a separate agency with service contract. What do you mean by that? It is a separate agency. It is not related to purchaser or a buyer. So, it is a third person. So, we should not add this item. We should neglect this item. Next one, additional 1 year warranty cost rupees 3 lakh. So, this is also inclusive of, this is also included in the problem. So, we should add this item. This is related to problem. Next one, the cash discount of 2% on the price of the machinery offered at the time of supply if the amount paid in within 15 days. So, what do you mean by that? If the supplier paid the entire amount within 15 days, they are ready to provide 2% commission on the value of supply. So, we have to deduct this 2% after adding all the items. Next one, for any machinery supplied, the company receives a grant of rupees 2 lakh from its holding company. What do you mean by that? So, whatever the items or whatever the machines supplied to any other company or other factory, the company receives 2 lakh rupees of grant. So, we should add this item while calculating the actual cost of the machinery. Next one, the supply is within the state and the GST rate is 12%. So, calculate the or compute the value of supply and GST liability. This is the problem. So, you have to understand what item should be added and what item should be neglected. So, please keep this in mind. First one, since it is excluding all the items or tax and expenses, we should add it. If it is inclusive, we should not add the items. So, the holding charges we should add. Next one, commission we should add. Transportation expenses paid by other person or third person we should not add. Next one, 2% commission they are offering, we should deduct that. Next one, and also we should add the 2 lakh rupees of grants received by holding company, we should add it. Let's do the problem. First point, the cost price of the machine is 45 lakh. So, cost price of the machine is 45 lakh. Next one, add the following item. What are those? First one, here it is, we have 50,000. We have add the following item. Under that first one, holding and loading charges. Holding and loading charges. How much? It is 50,000. So right here 50,000. Next item, installation and commission charges. Installation and commission charges. Second one, installation and commission is 1,50,000. So this is for this, this is for this. Next one, transportation cost paid by separate agency. He is a third person, we should not consider. So third one, transportation charges so it is nil, we should not consider transportation charges. So otherwise you can ignore that. Next one, additional 1 year warranty we can add. Fourth one, additional 1 year warranty. How much warranty? Cost is 3 lakh. So it is 3 lakh. Next one. So this discount we can deduct later after adding all the items. Next one, for every machine supplied, the company receives a grant of rupees 2 lakh rupees. So fifth one, grant from holding companies 2 lakh. Add all the items now. 45 lakh plus 50,000 plus 1,50,000 plus 3 lakh plus 2 lakh. So you will get total cost of the machine is 52 lakh. This is the total cost of the machine. Of the machine is 52 lakh. Now deduct discount given by the, here cash discount 2%. Now we should deduct the cash discount given by the company. See, while calculating cash discount, don't calculate the discount on 52 lakh. We should calculate the discount on 45 5 lakh, which is the actual cost of the machine. So minus cash discount, $45 lakh into 2 by 100. So 45 lakh into 2 by 100. Let's calculate. So 45 lakh into 2%, you'll get 90,000. So deduct this 90,000 from 52 lakh. So now how much you will get? 51 lakh 10,000. 51 lakh 10,000. So now again 45 lakh is the actual cost of the machinery. We added all the items which is excluded. So what are those? 50,000 is the holding and handling charges. 1,50,000 is the installation charges. Next one, we have not added the transportation charges. It is nil because it is third person. Next one, additional 1 year warranty we have added 3 lakh. Next one, 2 lakh grant from the holding company 2 lakh. If you add it, you will get 52 lakh. And if you deduct the discount 90,000, you will get 51 lakh 10,000. So this is the total value of supply or taxable value of supply. Now let's calculate the GST. What is the rate of GST? It is 12% of the actual value or total value. So GST at 12%, then 51 lakh 10,000 into 12 by 100. $51 lakh 10,000 into 1,000 into 12%. You'll get 6,13,200. So 6,13,200. Now this is the total GST. How to divide whether it is CGST and SGST? So 6,13,200. So 50% of the 6,13,200 goes to CGST. Remaining 50% goes to SGST. That means 3,06,600 is CGST. Again 3,06,600 is SGST. This is the amount. Now see, this is the note we can give. First one, transaction value is the price actually paid or payable assuming the supplier and the receiver are not related. So that's why here first one, the wholesale price. So this is the, for this we can give note here like this. The transaction value is the price actually paid or payable assuming the supplier and the receiver are not related. Next one, note for second one and third one, all the incidental expenses charges are included in the value of supply. So while calculating the value of supply, any incidental charges we should include it. If it is already included, we should not include it. Next one, the fourth one, as the transportation cost is paid for separate service contract between the customer and the third party, this should not be included in the value of supply. This one. So already calculated now. The additional is this one. So already it is included. So since it is a third person, we should not including this. So next one, warranty cost shall be included in the value of supply. So we can add the warranty cost. Next one, grants and subsidy directly linked to price excluding the subsidy from the government should not be included in the value of supply. So we can add the any grants from the subsidiary company or holding company, but any grants from the government or any other authorities, it may be state government or central government, we should not consider that type of grants while calculating the value of taxable supply. Let's go to the next sum. From the details given below, compute the value of supply and GST liability if the time of supply of machine is 1/10/2020, that means 1st October 2020. The basic price of the machine is 40 lakh. So what is the actual price of the production cost of the machine is 40 lakh. See, excluding all the taxes, but it includes engineering charges 20,000 and holding charges rupees 40,000. So in this 40 lakh, this amount 20,000 is already included and 40,000 is already included. So we should not take or we should not consider these two items. Next one, provided 2 years of free warranty and extended 1 year warranty rupees 2 lakhs. So the company is providing 2-year extended warranty for 2 lakh rupees. This can be added. The customer opted for 1 year extended warranty. So customer is also opted for 1 year extended warranty. Next one, consultation charges on pre-installation rupees 20,000. We can add this amount. It is related to value of supply. Now, why consultation charges is included? See, because it is pre-installation charges. If it is after installation charges, we should not include it. Since it is pre-installation, we can take this amount. Next one, freight and insurance charges from the place of removal to place of delivery rupees 40,000. Keep this in mind. From the place of removal means from the starting point of supply to the delivery means at the end place of supply, actual place where it has to be reached. Once the goods reach our Indian port, so whatever the cost of transportation or installation after reaching the Indian port, we should not consider it as a value of supply. Only till the Indian port, till reaching Indian port, it may be insurance charges, freight charges in the other country port or other country which is sending the product or items or supply, that item we can add it. But other charges which is included in the value of supply, once the goods reach our country's port, then we should not take those amounts, since it is a place from removal to place of delivery. That means before reaching our Indian port, it may be airport or it may be seaport or it may be any other mode of transportation. Next one, subsidy received from the government. So we should not include this amount. Any subsidy received from the government we should exclude or we should neglect. Next one, from the amount received from the joint venture partner of the customers making timely supply of machine is 1 lakh rupees. So we can take this amount because it is a given by the joint venture partner of the customers for making timely supply. So this also we can add to the cost of supply. Next one, a cash discount allowed by the supplier 1% on the basic price of the machine. So we should only consider the, always we should calculate the discount, cash discount from the supplier on the basic price or the actual cost of the production. We should not take after adding all these items. The amount what you get, that should not be taken. Next one, machine for payment made within 30 days. So if you pay the amount within 30 days, the supplier is ready to provide you 1% discount. So let's solve the problem. The first point is basic price of the machine is 40 lakh. Let's take this first one. Basic price of the machine 40 lakh. Next item. So these two items we should not consider. This also, because already it is included. Okay, next one, provide 2 years of free warranty and extended year warranty is 2 lakh. And warranty charges How much it is? 2 lakh. Rupees 2 lakh. Add it here. Next point. Consultation charges pre-installation rupees 20,000. We should add this item. Next one is first one, second one. Consultancy charges. How much consultancy charges? 20,000. Next item, freight and insurance charges from the place of removal to from the place of delivery, 40,000. Freight and insurance, we can take this. Third one, freight and insurance. How much? 40,000. Next item, so subsidy received from the government, we should not consider this item. Next, let's go. So let's write here, but we should not add the amount. Received from government. So nil, we should not add this item. Next item, amount received from joint venture partner of the customer for making timely supply of machine is 1 lakh. We should take this amount received from joint venture partner. Fifth one, amount or money received from joint venture partner. How much? 1 lakh rupees. So we can take 1 lakh rupees. Now next item, a cash discount is allowed on supplier by the supplier at 1% on the basic price of the machine for payment made within 30 days. So that can be deducted. So let's add first all the items. 40 lakhs plus 2 lakh plus 20,000 plus 40,000 plus 1 lakh. So total it is 43 lakh 60,000. 43 lakh 60,000. So total cost of the machine is 43 lakh 60,000. Now the total cost of the machine is 43 lakh 60,000. See the cash discount allowed by the supplier at 1% on the basic price of the machine for the payment made within 30 days of the delivery. So once the goods received, so if the supplier or if the recipient of the goods make the payment within 30 days, he is ready to give 1% of the discount. So he will give the discount after the goods reach to him. So after the payment made to the supplier of the goods. So we should calculate the discount after the payment or after the GST. So let's calculate the item. First let's calculate the GST. Later we can assume the tax. So now this is the actual cost. Now what is the CGST? So GST at GST rate is 18%. Now the GST rate is 18%. If they did not give any information regarding the GST, let's consider GST rate as 18%. So 9% is the CGST, 9% is the SGST. See here. So 43 lakh 60,000 Here it is out of 18%, 9% is the CGST, 9% is the SGST. So let's calculate. It is 3,92,400 is the CGST. Again 3,92,400 is the SGST. So it is 3 lakh CGST is 3,92,400. Again SGST is 3,92,400. The total GST will be is 7,84,800. So total GST payable. Is this amount. Total tax payable or total GST payable is 7,84,800. So total GST payable. How much? 7,84,800. Now already what he has given information, once the amount is paid, then only the supplier gives the discount. So once the amount is paid, while paying the amount, we have to pay the discount. So that's why already GST is payable now here. So 7,84,000. Now we can deduct the rate of discount or the rate of GST what we have paid on the discount. Now let's minus the discount. So what is the total actual value? How much he will give discount? 1%. So what is the cost of the material? 40,000. Let's calculate. Minus GST on discount. So it is 40 lakh into 1%, 1 by 100. So equals to 40,000. So on this, what is the rate of GST we can deduct? 18%. So now 40,000 into 18%. So it is 7,200. So deduct this 7,84,800. It is 7,77,600 actual GST payable. Actual GST payable is this amount. Now, out of this amount 7,77,600, how much is the CGST? How much is the SGST? So let's bifurcate CGST and SGST. So this is 18% now. So 18% equals to 9% is the CGST, 9% is the SGST. That means 18% divided by 2 equals to 9%, right? So 9% is the CGST, 9% is the SGST, like that. So we will deduct the amount, divide the amount. So divided by 2. So that means CGST equals to 3,88,800 and SGST equals to 3,88,800. So like this we can show the problem. So once again I repeat. So total GST payable, see, he has given the discount. Once the payment is made, he will provide the discount, isn't it? So that's why already once the payment is made, while paying the amount, we have to pay this much of taxes. While paying the amount, the supplier has to pay this much of taxes as he gives the discount. So once the supplier receives the payment, he gives the discount, but the GST has to be payable while supplying the goods. So before supply only, the supplier this much of tax to the tax authority or government. See, what is meaning of 1% of GST here? 1% of discount here. See, what do you mean by that? Means only the supplier gives the discount after the payment. So, but supplier has to pay this much of tax to the government before supply only. Okay, so during the supply he has to pay the amount to the government, but once he gives the discount, he will give the discount after the payment, but he has to pay the tax to the government before the payment or before in the goods are in supply. Now what he will do, so he will pay the tax to the government, and whatever the discount he allowed, like that here he has given the discount of 40,000 rupees, he has given the discount. On this amount he has given discount, and this amount the GST is included in the problem only. So that amount, whatever the discount GST he has paid, so he will get back this amount from the government or from the tax authority. So out of 7,84,600, so the discount is 40,000. On the GST, whatever we have paid on the discount, that will be deducted, and the actual GST payable is 7,77,600 after deduction of discount. So out of 40 lakh, we have deducted the 40,000, then it will become 39,60,000. So we should calculate the GST on 39,60,000. So instead of directly doing, we have indirectly deducted the discount, because once he receives the amount, then only he will give the discount. If he did not receive the amount within 30 days he will not give the discount. So we have assumed that receiver of the goods will give the amount within 30 days, and once he pay the amount, later he will get the discount, and after he getting discount, the GST amount or the tax amount will be reduced. That's why we have deducted like this. This is the note. Basic price inclusive of all the tax but not including design and engineering charges, within which we should not be deducted. So GST liability computed as on the date issue of 1/10/2020. Here credit note of cash discount of 1% of basic price to be issued on 31st/10/2020, the date which payment received within 30 days from the recipient. So that means once the goods are sent to the customer and once he paid the amount to the supplier, then only he can allow the discount, but the GST has to be paid while supplying the goods. So that's why first we have calculated the actual GST payable, then we have deducted the discount from the rate of discount GST from the total GST payable. Next one, while calculating the discount, design and engineering charges, loading charges are not considered as included in the basic price. So he has already given in the question, so all the amount are not considered. That's why we have added all these amounts. So in next class we will discuss about other problems related to GST. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, thank you so much.